all my priority reads for 2024. So, some of these books I do not have physically yet. I will be getting them, but they're the priority of this year. These are the books I want to go ahead and read probably before even my senior year, because my senior year is towards the end of the year, so I definitely want to be done with these books at least halfway through. My first priority read for 2024 is Good as Dead. This is the third installment of the Good Girls Guide to Murder series. And I started reading Good Girls Guide to Murder my freshman year. And sophomore year, I ended up reading Good as Dead. Not Good as Dead. I ended up reading Good Girl, Bad Blood my sophomore year, and this year I'm going to be reading Good as Dead. The main reason I want to go ahead and finish this, finish the entire series, is because the TV series is coming out soon, and I saw the trailer. I was like, this looks good. It looks good. And plus, when the casting came out for who's playing Pip, who's playing Robbie, I was like, they ate. They did their thing. They really stayed true to the book. When I was reading the book initially, I saw Rowan Blanchard as Pip. Next one, Merciless Ones. And if you don't know what Merciless Ones is, it is the second installment in the Gilded Ones series, which I finished Gilded Ones 2023 and 2023 in July. That was the month I finished Gilded Ones, and Gilded Ones was so good. It was so good. It was really long too. That was like my first fantasy book, and I've been really experimenting with fantasy books because I read Skin of the Sea also, but Gilded Ones was so good. And when I tell you I'm excited for the next one, it's spoiler, skip ahead if you don't want to hear it. When I found out that homegirl was a god, I was like, oh yeah, I was right. Because the whole time I'm like, y'all over here being so rude to her and her homegirls, but I think they're gods, and literally they're gods. So I feel like the next war is going to be different, because they're going to be like, what you gonna say about me? I'm a god. Like, literally, you're trying to be mad at me? No, you can't be mad at me. I'm a god. Like literally, it's like, I love it. I love that book so much. It was so good. The next two will be romance books. So I want to read Instructions for Dancing, which is YA, surprisingly. I'll read it, but I've just been trying to figure out what's the hype? What's the hype? I kind of want to see what the hype is about. But so a basic romance book, but I've been seeing it a lot on TikTok. So I'm trying to see what's going on. I never got to read Love Radio, and that's my next read, because I just came off of reading a really good romance book called Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute, and I feel like that one's going to be a really good romance too. Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute, how cute. I have not letting go of them. They're still with me. Oh my gosh, they were so adorable, and it was so funny. That book is so funny. That's just a little side tangent. Y'all should definitely try to watch that. As for my physical priority reads, I don't think I added a bookmark, but this one is Pretty as a Picture by Elizabeth Little. Elizabeth Little has written Pretty as a Picture, which is basically following, basically this video editor, she comes to an island and she has to solve the murder of this picture that is displayed behind here. It's pretty slow. It's pretty slow because I'm a YA reader, so everything be, let's get to it. But this is adult, so it's I'm gonna take my time because I'm so mature. And I'm listening to it on audiobook, so it's gonna help me get through it. Girl Interrupted. I did not read this book last year, but this is a priority read because I really want to learn the story before I watch the movie. So of course I might do a video on it where I read the book and watch the movie and compare the book and the movie. You guys will see that? Would you like to see that for Good Girls Guide to Murder too? We have Lady J from the Drama High series. This is an urban book. We have Drama High, The Meltdown. That's the picture of the front. I can't show you guys the front because that's kind of it's a library book. Basically, this follows Jade and her journey of discovering she's kind of like a witch. I don't want to say witch, but she's like very spiritually inclined, and like she can see things people don't see. She's basically have a whole bunch of spiritual stuff going on, but she's also navigating all the drama that is going on in her high school. So Lady J is the 5th book in the series. I actually accidentally started on book 7. Yeah, I didn't know it was a book series. But if I had known it was a book series, I would have started with book 1. But they didn't have book 1 at my library. But I'm gonna have to buy the rest of the series online, because it's online and it's really cheap. And not really cheap, but you know, it's a good little price. So I want to buy it and reread it from beginning to end. Like, last book that was released in the 2000s, because this is like a 2000s book. So I believe this was the last book released in the 2000s, and the series keeps on going, but it's like covers changed so drastically that like it makes me not want to buy it. Like, this is the end of the series to me. This is the end. So I'm gonna read this one because this one is the one I got for free, and I'm gonna read this one because it's also the one I got for free. Let's start off with this Meg Cabot book. It's called 1-800 Missing You. So I'm not sure what this is. It's like so this is a psychic who could find out the location of anybody. If you don't know who Meg Cabot is the writer of The Princess Diaries. And if you didn't know, The Princess Diaries was a book before it became a movie. This book right here, and it looks fun, like a cute read, little palette cleanser. And okay, the last book we're going to be talking about is 20 Pageants Later. So basically, the main character, she's like not like other girls or whatever, but she is deciding to compete in a pageant to help her get into college. And this is basically like her journey and stuff on her thing to pageantry. I'm not sure if you guys know, but personally, I love pageants. Pageants are great. And I know she's kind of like, oh, they're so shallow, egotistical, but like it can help you and you're just being girly. Like, I don't know. I think to get some money off of wearing a dress and looking nice I think that's cool, and I think it's good that it's helping you further your education too. And obviously, homegirl Scotty Ann, she has never watched Miss Congeniality. Miss Congeniality is the best thing you can show somebody to appreciate pageants, because Miss Congeniality is that movie. Thank you for coming with me while I talk about all my priority reads for 2020. Did I say 2023? I'm sorry, y'all, if I did. For 2024, I highly appreciate you. Go ahead and hit that like button. Comment down below where are some of y'all priority reads. And let me know if you have read some of the books that I want to read in 2024. Because I really want to get like what's going on, or did you like it? Did you not? Is it worth my time? Let me know.